The houses of quality are sacrosanct. Custom older and firmer than law forbids soldiers or constables to set foot within them, save for response to the most heinous crimes. They are the envy of a continent. No foreign club, however luxurious or exclusive, can quite recapture the particular atmosphere of a genuine Verrari chance house. And they are, one and all, put to shame by the Sinspire. Nearly 150 feet tall, the Sinspire juts skyward at the southern end of the topmost tier of the steps, which is itself more than 250 feet above the harbour. The Sinspire is an elder-glass tower glimmering with a pearly black sheen. A wide balcony decked with alchemical lanterns circles each of its 9 levels. At night, the Sinspire is a constellation of lights in scarlet and twilight sky blue, the heraldic colours of Tal Verrar. The Sinspire is the most exclusive, most notorious, and most heavily guarded chance house in the world, open from sunset to sunrise for those powerful, wealthy, or beautiful enough to make it past the whims of the doorkeepers. Each ascending floor outdoes the one beneath it for luxury, exclusivity, and the risk ceiling of the games allowed. Access to each higher floor must be earned with good credit, amusing behavior, and impeccable play. Some aspirants spend years of their lives and thousands of solari trying to catch the attention of the Sinspire's master, whose ruthless hold on his unique position has made him the most powerful arbiter of social favour in the city's history. The code of conduct at the Sinspire is unwritten, but as rigid as that of a religious cult. Most simply, most incontrovertibly, it is death to be caught cheating here. Were the Archon of Tal Verrar himself to be detected with a card up his sleeve, he would find no appeal this side of the gods themselves from the consequences. Every few months the tower's attendants discover some would-be exception to the rule, and yet another person dies quietly of an alchemical overdose in their carriage, or tragically slips from the balcony 9 stories above the hard, flat stones of the Sinspire's courtyard. It has taken Locke Lamora and Jean Tannen 2 years and a completely new set of false identities to carefully cheat their way up to the 5th floor. They are, in fact, cheating at this very moment, trying hard to keep up with opponents who have no need to do likewise.